Get back!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at the Indiana Jones cast. Where are they now?
You know how to fly, don't you?
No, do you?
For this list, we're checking in on some of our favorite actors from the Indiana Jones films and seeing how they've been keeping busy. If you're worried about spoilers, act like Marion and Indy in the presence of the Ark and shut your eyes.
Keep your eyes shut!
Which Indiana Jones companion or enemy are you curious about? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Ray Winston, George Mac McHale. Ray Winston played the jovial British spy George Mac McHale. Mac was a trusted local contact and friend in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Despite their long friendship, Mac double-crossed Indy and turned him over to the Russians.
Why, Mac?
Well, what can I say, Jonesy? I'm a capitalist, and they pay.
Eventually, the traitor's greed led to his downfall. Since 2008, Winston has taken on a diverse collection of roles. He played the barge cat Growl Tiger in the movie musical Cats.
In fact, I am the roughest cat who ever roamed at large.
As the sinister Dreykov, he took on Natasha Romanoff in the MCU's Black Widow.
You're in trouble.
If you're looking for something a little lighter in tone, check out Winston as the voice of Papa Bear in the animated Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Number 9. Shia LaBeouf, Henry Mutt Jones III.
Hey, old man! Professor, hello? Hey, you Dr. Jones?
Shia LaBeouf fit comfortably into the role of Mutt Williams, the motorcycle-riding son of Indiana Jones and Marion Ravenwood. As Mutt, he successfully shared the load of action sequences and brought his parents back together for a heartwarming finale.
Why don't you stick around, Junior?
I don't know. Why didn't you, Dad?
Dad.
Dad?
LaBeouf jumped back into the headlines in 2022 as part of the drama surrounding the movie Don't Worry, Darling.
A public disagreement brewing between director Olivia Wilde and actor Shia LaBeouf over their conflicting stories on his separation from the forthcoming movie Don't Worry, Darling.
It's understandable that he wanted to avoid the negative press around his exit from the film, as he's been working to re-establish himself in Hollywood. LaBeouf received great reviews for films like 2019's The Peanut Butter Falcon.
Tyler, am I gonna die?
Yeah, you're gonna die. It's a matter of time. That ain't the question. Question is whether they're gonna have good stories to tell about you when you're gone.
In 2022, he starred in the film Padre Pio and will be a part of a star-studded cast for Francis Ford Coppola's film Megalopolis. Number 8. Cate Blanchett, Irina Spalko.
You're not from around here, are you?
Where is it you would imagine I am from, Dr. Jones?
Steven Spielberg declared Cate Blanchett's villain from Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull his favorite in the franchise. The Academy Award-winning actress commandeered the screen with her portrayal of the knowledge-obsessed Soviet.
There may be hundreds of skulls at Akator. Whoever finds them will control the greatest natural force the world has ever known. Power over the mind of man.
Be careful. You might get exactly what you wish for.
I usually do.
Blanchett went on to play many distinctive villains, including the stepmother in the live-action Cinderella and Hela in Thor Ragnarok.
It's not possible.
Darling, you have no idea what's possible.
Her distinctive voice can be heard as the magical Storian in Netflix's The School for Good and Evil.
Agatha's plan was simple. Find the schoolmaster and plead their case to leave the school directly to him. There was only one problem.
Blanchett is also the executive producer and star of the thriller series Disclaimer for Apple TV+. Calling pop culture superfans everywhere. Do you love to argue with WatchMojo's top 10 ranks? Introducing WatchMojo's first and very own party game. Bring your superpowers to the table and fight for your pick to be at the top of the list. It's all the fun of the comment section, but in real life. Number 7. Alfred Molina, Satipo.
Senor, nobody has come out of there alive. Please.
Alfred Molina's Satipo appearance in Raiders of the Lost Ark was short but memorable. Who can forget him offering to trade Indy the idol for the whip? His character was also one of the first demonstrations of what happens to those who betray Indiana Jones.
Give me the whip. Throw me the idol. No time to argue. Throw me the idol. I throw you the whip. Give me the whip. Adios, señor.
Satipo was Molina's first film credit and the beginning of a long and illustrious career.
I am the Comte de Renault, at your service.
He's been praised for his work in art house films like Chocolat and Frida. In 2022, he revisited a character from one of his first blockbuster films. Fans cheered when Molina made his entrance as Dr. Otto Octavius in Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Hello, Peter.
Number 6. Allison Doody, Dr. Elsa Schneider.
Dr. Jones?
Yes.
I knew it was you. You have your father's eyes.
Dr. Elsa Schneider was one of the first major roles for Irish actress Allison Doody. Schneider was an Austrian archaeologist who joined Jones in his hunt for the Holy Grail. The secret Nazi sympathizer was a romantic interest for both Jones Jr. and Sr., but met an untimely end.
I can reach it. I can reach it.
Elsa, give me your hand. Give me your other hand.
Over the next 30 years, Doody took long breaks between acting roles. In 2004, she co-starred with Patrick Swayze in a television adaptation of King Solomon's Mines.
Please don't start again. You know I've made my mind up.
The Irish beauty made her debut in the Indian film industry with the critically acclaimed 2022 film Triple R. Number 5. Huy Quan, Short Round. Huy Quan's portrayal of the irrepressible Short Round was one of the highlights of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
I'm very little. You cheat very big. Dr. Jones, you cheat. You pay money. You owe me 10 cents.
Look at this. Look at this.
The fast-talking, energetic orphan not only helped Indiana Jones, but also kept him laughing. This was Quan's first film, and he described working with Harrison Ford as a wonderful experience.
Bad news. You listen to so one move, you live longer.
However, in the late 1990s, the young actor was discouraged by a lack of acting opportunities in the US. He shifted gears and continued working in the industry as a stunt coordinator and movie director in the US and China. In 2022, Quan made his triumphant return to American films in the multiverse-bending Everything Everywhere All at Once. He continues his adventures in space and time with the second season of the Disney Plus hit Loki. Number 4. Kate Capshaw, Wilhelmina Willie Scott.
Anything goes.
Willie Scott was definitely out of her element during Indiana Jones's adventure in the Temple of Doom. However, Kate Capshaw had no trouble portraying Indy's diva love interest with fun and charm.
Oh, quit complaining. This is expensive stuff.
Her role in the film eventually led to her marriage to director Steven Spielberg. Capshaw worked in movies through the 80s and 90s, including starring in and producing The Love Letter in 1999. She retired from acting after her TV movie Due East in 2002.
I got all dressed up. I put my face on for the first time in 6 months.
She's still married to Spielberg and has 7 children. Capshaw is also one of the founding members of the Women's Cancer Research Fund, which mobilizes the entertainment industry to raise funds for research. Number 3. Karen Allen, Marion Ravenwood.
Come on. Buy a drink.
Marion Ravenwood was arguably the strongest and sassiest of Indiana Jones's female companions.
I don't know what kind of people you're used to dealing with, but nobody tells me what to do in my place.
She could drink any man under the table and held her own in the first and fourth films. Maybe that's why she was the woman Jones never really got over.
There must have been plenty of women for you over the years.
There were a few, but they all had the same problem.
Yeah, what's that?
They weren't you, honey.
Since Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Allen has been a part of many stage productions. She also starred in the award-winning 2016 film Year by the Sea. In 2017, Allen directed the short film A Tree, a Rock, a Cloud, which won Best International Short at the Manchester Film Festival. Number 2. John Rhys-Davies, Sala. Sala has been Indiana Jones's trusted foreign contact and helper since the very first film.
Indy, There is something that troubles me.
What is it?
The Ark. If it is there, Tanis, then it is something that man was not meant to disturb. Death has always surrounded it.
John Rhys-Davies portrayed the Egyptian digger with a warmth and charm that made him a beloved character in the franchise. Since his last Jones adventure, Rhys-Davies has spent a great deal of time in fantasy realms. As Gimli, the dwarf, he journeyed with the Fellowship in the Lord of the Rings franchise.
70, 80, 90, 20, 21.
He later took on the role of an elven king in the Shannara Chronicles. Not to worry, he hasn't let Sallah go completely. He returns to aid Indiana Jones once again in the 5th installment of the franchise.
Those days have come and gone. Perhaps not.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Michael Byrne, Colonel Vogel. Look for him in the TV series The Phoebus Files. Paul Freeman, Renee Belloc. He's Father Pharaoh in the 2022 Spanish thriller The Man from Rome. David Yip, Wuhan. He considers being a granddad the most exciting and demanding role of his life. Arthur F. Repola, Eel Eater. He leads visual effects and production for the Walt Disney Motion Pictures Group. George Harris, Katanga. He helped save the world as Kingsley Shacklebolt in the Harry Potter franchise.
Hey, Dean, on second thoughts, tell Professor McGonagall we might need 1 or 2 more ones this side.
Number 1. Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford flew at light speed into the public eye as Han Solo in the Star Wars franchise, and solidified his role as a leading man with the action adventures of Indiana Jones. Ford embodied the character of the witty, sarcastic treasure hunter on 4 movie adventures from 1981 to 2008.
I came here to save you. Oh, yeah? And who's gonna come to save you, Junior? I told you. Don't call me Junior.
The ending of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull hinted at the character's possible return. In 2023, he picks up the fedora and whip one more time for the 5th installment of the franchise.
I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe. It's how hard you believe it.
In 2024, he joins the MCU in the role of Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross for Captain America: New World Order and Thunderbolts. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.